Welcome back to another video, and we're going through the Champions League predictions. So, first up is we've got the winner. Who do I think is going to win the Champions League this season? I haven't watched too much of the Champions League, but from what I've seen, I think PSG. I think the top three that could win it are going to be PSG. Do you know what? I think Chelsea. I know they've not been great so far, but the Club World Cup, they were amazing. I think them too. And to be honest, Real Madrid. I think Real Madrid could win. They've got quite an easy run of games in terms of the initial group stage. So I think it's just a standard that they're going to get through to the top 8 and get through. Runner up, I think it's going to be Barcelona. I think Barcelona, like, they played PSG. I watched that game the other night. Like, they were good, but they just seemed to be second to everything that PSG did. And I think they'll do well, but I think it'll be a similar story to last year. Breakout star. So it's going to be a bit more niche with this one, and I do think Esteval will be quite a good one. I think Esteval will be a breakout. I think he's definitely, he's shown it in the penalty the other day against Liverpool how good he was, and, you know, having these moments as like 18 or 19, whatever it is just crazy. I think player of the tournament is going to be Mbappe. I think, like I said before with Real Madrid, I think they play a lot of easy games and he'll be able to get goals. I think he already stood on that trick in his first game against that Kazakhstan team. So, flop. Who do I think is going to be a flop? I genuinely think that I could see Yamal being a bit of a flop. He wasn't really that good in that game against PSG. It's a big statement to make, and I know he's only 18, so he hasn't had a lot of experience, but, you know, compared to all the hype, I don't think he lived up to that in that game so far. He could prove me wrong, but so far, that's what I'm thinking. Flop club. Who do I think is going to flop? I think Bayern Munich will flop, I feel like they're a good team, but I feel like they're quite aging. Got a few young players, no Musiala. They haven't really got a core of players that I think are going to win it. Overachiever. I genuinely... it's going to be a small team, but I could see Bodo Glimt overachieving. I think, you know, they forced Tottenham to a last-minute draw, and home, I think they'll definitely have a good advantage, so that's what I'd say. So underachiever. I think it's just basically the same as Bayern Munich. I think Bayern Munich are going to be an underachiever.